recording May 13th, 2023. If you're out in India, thank you for being on with us. If you're in Australia, thank you for being on with us. I know it's, the middle of the night out there, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 2 a.m. out in Australia. So thank you guys for the sacrifice. I want to shout out all of my Aussies out there, all of the Indian team out there. Thank you for the commitment you guys have shown to our community, to our company. Anybody out in the European, Africa region as well, thank you for taking part of this call in the middle of your afternoon. Malaysia is here present as well. Hey, how about, let's do that real quick, guys. Let's do that. How many, go ahead and list what country you're logging in from. So we got Malaysia here. I know we're gonna have India here. Peru's here. All right, Canada's here. Pakistan is here. USA, Peru, India, Sydney, Australia, lots of India. Love our India team. Ecuador, India's there. Perfect, guys. Ecuador as well. Peru, Miami, Florida, Mumbai, Chile, presente. Chile's here. All right, perfect. All right, looks like we got a good concentration of people from Latin America to Pacific Asian markets. So thank you so much for being on with us. Bangalore, thank you. All right, Iraq in the house. Awesome, cool. All right, guys, so with that, as you guys know, today is the last explainer call. This is what I call the launch call for the CEO Challenge, okay? The CEO Challenge is something that we are pilot programming, we are pioneering right now within our community in conjunction with a new product that we've gotten access to, okay? The philosophy, the idea behind the CEO Challenge goes with our purpose, and that is to inspire your life. The way that we inspire your life, the way we inspire others is by being an example, being the leader they want to be, being the recruiter they want to be, being the builder, being the producer that they want to be, being the father that they want to be, being the mother, the son, the daughter, whatever role you may be, to inspire others to greatness. And that is the purpose of this CEO Challenge, to get us back to our roots as a community, as a company, and to start to create a culture of excellence, of growth. And we're going to do that through this CEO Challenge in conjunction with our Living a Legacy product and what we're calling our LegacyPro Academy, okay? So with that being said, I always do this. I just try to go a little bit slow for our translators out there, audio lines. Let's go ahead and see, we've done this a few times, but if you're newer to this call, how many of you guys would like to earn a 2,500% return on your investment in 36 months? The only way you can do that is by investing in yourself. And that's what we're asking you guys to do here today, is to invest in yourself, invest in your education, invest in your personal development. That is the only way you will continue to grow. Our partnership, as you guys know, is with Living the Legacy course, Limitless Distribution, and they have the rights to Think and Grow Rich, the movie and the course, okay? Think and Grow Rich. How many of you guys have read that book? Think and Grow Rich. It's all in the title, guys. It is all in the title. It doesn't say work and grow and get rich. It doesn't say sit and sleep and get rich. It says think and grow rich. And the process of growing is not an overnight process. When you plant the seed, when you have an idea, it is a process that takes time. And so Think and Grow Rich, people start to think, oh, I'm going to read a book, I'm going to take this course and I'm going to become rich. No, it's going to give you the principles. It's going to give you the understanding. It's going to inspire your mind to be more creative. But ultimately, The investment you are making is in yourself. And that pays the best dividends, that pays the best return on investment in this life. That's why education in the traditional sense, becoming an engineer or becoming a lawyer or becoming a doctor has been systematized so much because education is important. What we want to do is we want to give you self-education, take you above and beyond the traditional system. So, what does mental fitness have to do with leadership? My good mentor out there, he says, John Maxwell says, everything starts and ends with leadership, or rises and falls with leadership. So if my business is not going well, if my life is not going well, it is because of the decisions that I'm making. What type of decisions you are making is based on your thinking. The decisions that you are making is based on your thinking. Now, what is thinking? Thinking is the act of asking yourself a question. Do I go left? Do I go right? It is that internal voice that you have in your head telling you, should I get up to go to work today? Should I go to that next presentation? Should I read 10 pages of this book today? Should I do my coursework today? Should I get on this live session today? And if those are the questions that you're asking yourself, that's good, but you could do better. Because what you need to do is you need to program yourself to where you wake up and get on that session without thinking. You wake up and you do that presentation without thinking. It shouldn't be a question. So we have to start to develop our habits. Okay. Our habits create our lifestyle. And that's what we want to do, is we want to teach you guys how in every aspect of your life, in a mental, spiritual, physical aspect, you can change your life if you are committed to the change, if you are committed to the transformation. This has worked not just for myself, but for countless entrepreneurs, for countless professionals, for countless men and women, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters all around the world. That is the purpose of this challenge, that you commit yourself to the process, that you think and grow rich, and understand that growing is not going to happen in one day or 1 week or 1 month. It's going to happen as time goes on, and you will continue to grow and grow over your lifetime. You will continue to get better and have better ideas and have better thinking and implement and execute on those ideas and thinking. And that is what takes you to grow yourself to be rich. Now, what we've done here, like I said, in conjunction with Think and Grow Rich Foundation, Limitless Distribution, and IX Global, is we've come up with this CEO Challenge, because I want to put my money where my mouth is. I always had in my mind, and I believe a lot of us in the network marketing industry have always thought, man, if my downline would just work as hard as I did, if Brian would just work as hard as I did, if Travis would just work as hard as I did, if Viraj would just work as hard as I did, those 3 legs would be so big and I'd be making $1 million a month. Well, guess what? I'm going to give us the opportunity to show ourselves, to showcase our work. And if you want my paycheck, you want Viraj's paycheck, you want Travis's paycheck, you want Brian's paycheck, guess what? All you have to do is put in the same level of work that they are putting in. The problem is sometimes we do not see the work they are putting in behind the scenes. And when we don't see that work, we just think, oh, they got lucky. No, they've put in countless hours into their development, into journaling, into scripture study, into spiritual development, personal development, mental toughness, mental fitness, physical fitness. And that's what's taken them to become the best version of themselves. the end result is just that paycheck. So what we want to do here with the CEO Challenge, like I said, is put my money where my mouth is. And I want to compete against each and every one of you guys on this call. We have over 700 participants on this call. I don't even think a quarter of you guys or 5% of you guys are currently signed up for this challenge, which is good. But you have to make the decision today, because we are starting Monday. If you want to start on this challenge, we are giving away $100,000. $50,000 to the top placer. Second place will take home $25,000. Third and fourth place will take home $10,000 each, and fifth place will take home $5,000. Now, I have a lot of surprises in store for this next 90 days. I'm not going to tell you guys about those surprises right now because this is an open call. Anybody can join. Only those that are participating in the challenge, that have signed up for the challenge, are going to be able to participate in these surprises over the next 12 weeks. I can guarantee you I have amazing prizes and gifts to give away over the next 12 weeks, because I want to see this community become the best version of itself possible. I want to see us clean up our act, both personally and professionally. And the way we're going to do that is if we rise our leadership to the top. So this CEO Challenge is going to showcase our leadership. Now, I don't think any one of our leaders out there is going to beat me, but I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to try, okay? So with that, as you guys know, just so you have a little bit of information, if this is your first call, what's included in the Living the Legacy course? Well, number one, this is 57 years of study, 60 years of study, okay, by one man in one program. If you guys do not know who Bob Proctor is, and you've been an entrepreneur for over 6 months or over a year, I can absolutely tell you, you have not been doing the correct work, okay? Bob Proctor is a world-renowned personal development guru, mentor, business consultant, and everything that he taught was from one book, Think and Grow Rich. And what they've done over the years is they created The Secret, but most recently, because times have changed, they created Think and Grow Rich, the movie, which showcases people like Grant Cardone, Rob Dyrdek, and others, people that are current in business and in personal development in our time, in 2020 and on, okay? So it's just an updated, more, sorry, I missed the word I'm looking for. It's just a more updated, more relevant, there's the word, more relevant to our times, okay? You'll also receive Tony Robbins' handwritten notes of the Think and Grow Rich book. So you'll be able to dissect and know the thought processes that Tony was having when he was reading the book. If you do not know who Tony Robbins is, and again, you are in entrepreneurship or you are in IX, you've been living under a rock. Outwitting the ghost of fear, understanding what fear does to us, understanding that you cannot create from fear. You must create from faith. If you are living in fear, if you have fear about your business, if you do not know, if you have fear, uncertainty, and doubt in your business, you will not be in a creative or a growth state. You need to figure out how to outgrow that fear and go into a faith-based state to be able to grow. On top of that, you'll be getting a weekly call with my good friend and mentor, CEO of Million in You, John Tellerico, where he usually charges $10,000 for a 90-day program. He will be doing a weekly call for us in IX. And then you also be getting this Saturday morning call with me. This time slot for the next 12 weeks is going to be our weekly update call. It's not going to be a presentation like we're doing now. It's not going to be an explainer call. It's going to be a dynamic place where we can come together, where we can give ideas, where we can cultivate our seeds, where we can come together and grow together and learn from one another. That's what this platform is going to be, okay? So, as you guys know, this course is available in the IX back office. This weekend is the last weekend to get it with the promotional PV of 1,000 PV. Starting Monday, when we start the course, it'll go to the 800 PV, okay? Now, why are we charging so much money for this course? First and foremost, this is a discount from what you can get it on retail. But secondly, the people that come into this challenge, and if I offered it for free, or I offered it part of your basic subscription or your pro subscription, or even your premium subscription, if I did that, you would not take it seriously. You have to have some skin in the game. And that $1,000, that $1,100 is going to be your skin in the game. So I know you are going to take this seriously. 95% of you guys on this call will not sign up because of this $1,000 price point. But this is the investment you have to make in yourself. This is the financial investment. Then comes the time investment. Then comes the blood, sweat, and tear investment into your growth. So this is the skin in the game that you need to have to join the challenge. This is a prerequisite number one, okay? Requirements as we go through this, you must maintain a basic or 80 PV membership with us here at IX. You must purchase the Living the Legacy course, like I just mentioned, and then you're going to have to complete all the requirements on a daily and weekly basis. We've already gone over a lot of this. I'm going to fly through this here. We have an updated rules and requirements, which I'd love for you guys to go through. We'll go through it here in a couple minutes together. And we'll just kind of go through and, give you guys a self-evaluation. The self-evaluation that you guys do is available via our back office right now in the product dashboard. Again, I'll go over that here in just a second. Okay. So the CEO challenge, people have been asking me, well, how do I track and how do I know the points and how do I know this? Well, this is the part you want to pay attention to. Okay. This is the part that you want to pay attention to. So in our body category, you're going to have different actions like exercise, eating healthy, hydrating, sleeping, abstaining from alcohol. Okay. Each one of these actions on a daily basis is going to give you a point value. As you can see, PV, point value, points. Okay. It's not PV for the back office. I want to clarify that. It's a point value. It's the points for your leadership board. Okay. Now, there are verification requirements as well. You're going to have to make a post about this. You're going to have to write something up, and we'll be going through that. In our business category, you'll see these categories in the app. You have business intelligence, consume content, books, podcasts, and events. Maybe be on a Zoom call like you are right now. All you would do is take a screenshot of what we're doing, post it into the app. You're going to get a point. You're developing your financial skills. You're budgeting. You put a budget together. You're building your savings account. You're building a Forex account. You've bought some tokens. You bought some Bitcoin. Financial skills. Okay. Team building. Again, that could be a one-on-one Zoom. That could be our global call. That could be your presentation call with a group, whether you're hosting it or you're participating in it. Product results. Are you using the driven alerts? Did you copy paste an alert? Did you have a product result for the day? Do you have an X node? Do you have a micro node? Post your results. It's pretty easy. Take a screenshot of your X node, show the growth on it, put a caption to it. You guys are doing this on your social media and Instagram and Facebook. It's not that hard. Social engagement. Okay. This is something we as a company, we want to continue to grow our reviews and our online presence. So if you guys can go out there and give us a review on Business for Home, on the Play Store, on the App Store, or a Google review, hey, great. We have thousands of people that have not left us a review on any one of these platforms. We are going to reward you for leaving reviews or helping people leave reviews on these platforms outside of IX. More business stuff, driven trading, elevator pitch, rank advancement, yourself, your personal rank advancement, living the legacy sales, Xnode sales, team rank advancements. Okay. All of those actions will count. Mind, reading a book, reading at least 10 pages of a self-help book, showing appreciation, expressing what you are grateful for, listing it out. I would recommend every single day you list 5 things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful that I can breathe this air today. I'm grateful that I woke up. I'm grateful that I have legs to be able to stand up and walk. I'm grateful that I have water to be able to drink. I'm grateful I have a home, a roof over my head, a bed to lay in. I'm grateful I have technology in my life, internet, Zoom. I'm grateful for my community. Put that appreciation, put that energy out there, and you will start to receive that back. Creating a vision board, listening to a podcast, completing coursework in the academy, in the app, in living the legacy, in driven trading. Every single one of those things are going to give you points. These are things that you should be doing. Okay. In the soul category, meditating and praying, studying scripture, spending time with your family. How easy is this, guys? Spending time with your family, 15 to 20 minutes a day. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in business. We get so wrapped up in everything that we're doing in our life, in our profession, that we forget about the people that are most important to us. The reason we started this business in the first place was to be able to spend more time, to be able to help retire our parents, to give them everything that they wanted. But are we dedicating that time to them? And a lot of people say, oh, well, when I make it, when I get to, $100,000 a year, when I get to $100,000 a month, then I will start spending time with my family. Guess what? If you don't start doing it now, you're not going to do it later. Create the habits since now. Supporting a cause, figuring out, can you donate some money to charity? Can you donate some time to charity? Can you volunteer at a school? Can you volunteer to do something good for your local community? All right, so those are the points. Now, what I want you guys to understand for the time being, okay, while we get all this set up, there was different points in there. However, I've decided in this first couple week period, okay, the first 2 to 3 weeks, all actions are going to give 1 point, okay? That's just something because I want you guys to get used to the system. I want you guys to get used to creating habits. 21 days is what you need to create a new habit. So the first 3 weeks, we're going to be creating our habit of using the IX app, of participating in living the legacy course and going through those actions, figuring out our morning routine, figuring out our evening routine, figuring out our business routine, and figuring out our family routine for those first 3 weeks. So my recommendation to every one of you, if you want to try to beat me, okay, figure out your rituals, figure out your routine, write that down. Do I want to beat the CEO? Do I want to beat Travis? Do I want to beat Brian? Do I want to beat Cedric? Do I want to beat Ricardo? Do I want to beat Boomy? Do I want to beat Jeff? Do I want to beat John? Guess what, guys? Even my daughter is wanting to participate in this challenge. She's already in the group. She's already got her iPad. She downloaded the app. You're going to see her in there. She thinks this is an amazing thing. My kids want to participate in it because they think they can beat me. And that is humbling. That is humbling. So I want each and every one of you guys to write down, do I want to beat the CEO? Answer that question. Yes, no, maybe. That's up to you. But then write down this. What is my routine? And what are my rituals? Routine and rituals. That's what you need to build to create your habits over the next 21 days, to then create the lifestyle over the next 90 days. Everything that we do has meaning and purpose in this challenge. You might not see it now, but you might have that aha moment in a couple weeks. You might have that aha moment in 90 days. But if you just stick with it, whether you place first or last, I know I'm coming in first. My mentor, Brian Robert, will probably come in last because we already gave him the nickname LP, last place. Okay. So Brian, your nickname from now on is LP. Travis, we're going to put you 2LP, second to last place. All right. So with that, guys, sorry, just talking a little bit of crap there to my friends. All right, getting started. How do we get started? What is the how-to? What is the meat and potato of this weekend? Number one, if you're on this call right now and you have not purchased the Living the Legacy course, it is the prerequisite. Go buy the course in the back office. It's in the add-on cart, in the add-on section. Once you purchase the Living the Legacy course, fill out the type form located in the product dashboard. So it's easy. Log into the back office, purchase the course. Once the course has been purchased, click on Go to Products from your back office. You'll see a big button that says CEO Challenge. It'll take you directly to the type form. On Monday, you will be given access to the course, to the Living the Legacy course. Start studying the course. If you do not have Think and Grow Rich, download the PDF, Google it, or go get a hard copy. I have a copy right here next to me because I want to be able to highlight it. I want to be able to take notes while I'm following along with Bob Proctor. On Monday as well, you will be given access to the group in the IX Global app. This is where you will be tracking your actions and engagement, okay? So these actions will be trackable in the IX Global app. So how do we track our actions? How do you track your actions? Well, number one, you have to have an IX Global account. You have to purchase Living the Legacy course, and you have to download the IX Global app. Assuming you have the IX Global app, you have an IX Global account, you're going to log in and open the app. And right in the middle of the dashboard, right where that red arrow is, you're going to see a button that says CEO Challenge. You're going to click right there. That is going to take you to the CEO Challenge group. In order to track your action, you're going to click right there where it says More. When you click on More, you're going to see this little sub menu come up. And this is the subcategories for our actions: business, body, mind, soul. Okay. Once you select your subcategory, you will select your action, which I'll show you here in a second. Once you've selected the action, you have to create the post. Okay. The arrow pointing down, you'll be able to access your photos. You'll have to give the app permission to access your photos. Once you've done so, you can upload a photo that you've taken. I believe you can do short videos. It has to be under 15 seconds. Play around with it. I would start with photo verification to start with. Leave a caption where it says what's new. Write what you did. Today I read and I learned about desire and faith. Napoleon Hill taught this. Bob Proctor taught that. I learned this today. These posts are important because if there's a tie, if there is a question or a potential disqualification, all of this stuff that you tracked will be your record that you did this course with integrity, with honor, okay? And then you'll click send. That will upload the post. When you click on business, I just want to show this here really quickly. When you click on any one of the subcategories, this is what you'll see, okay? Just like I showed you guys the point values a few minutes ago, this is what you'll see. So if I had a product result for today, I would click on business. Then I would go and take a screenshot of my MetaTrader 4 or of my Xnode app or of some type of self-growth or some type of course that you did. and I would post that product result, and I would add a caption. Copy pasted this trade from the FX Pro channel. Copy pasted this trade from Driven Trading. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much, Corey. All right. Or you woke up in the morning, you did your prayer and meditation. Read, write something insightful, write something inspiring, and track those actions. All right, as you track your actions, our leaderboard will update. Okay, it has anywhere between a 2 to 3 minute delay. So it's as real time as we can get. Obviously, servers need to update. So, you know, if it's a 30-second delay, it might be a minute delay. It might be a 2-minute delay. But just remember, it will update. We track everything that you do. So how to check your points? Pretty easy. Same thing. You log into the app. You click on CEO Challenge. Everything that you're doing needs to be done in the CEO Challenge group. Once you're in the CEO Challenge group, you're going to see this little square that says leaderboards. Once you click there, you'll be able to scroll down to this section. You'll see overall engagement and overall streak. Once you're there, you can click on either one of those and you'll see something like this. Okay. You will see these points. You can click on yourself. You can click on others. You can see what others are doing. If you click on somebody else's profile, you're going to be able to see exactly what they're doing. And this is great for being able to moderate, okay, being able to moderate who's doing what. This is not a free-for-all. You should not post the same photo, video, caption twice. If you do, there will be penalties. That goes into the terms and conditions of this challenge, okay? We want to welcome everybody to this challenge. This challenge needs to be done with integrity. It needs to be done with honor. It is the utmost importance to me, to my staff, to our community, to the winners, that we act in good faith and that we follow the rules and guidelines set forth here. Any attempts to cheat or manipulate the challenge will result in disqualification. It will result in disqualification. Okay. Posting guidelines. You can, this PDF is out there. You guys can read it. You can only post about each action a certain amount of times per day. Okay. You can't be saying, oh, I took a drink of water, I hydrated. No. You're gonna put that you hydrated when you finished half a gallon of water, when you finished 2 liters of water. Oh, I took a drink of water, I'm gonna post again. No. Once you finish that 2 liters of water for the day, or 4 liters, whatever your goal is, that's personal, whether that's 2 liters or 4 liters. 2 is the minimum. Then you can post that you hydrated for the day. Oh, I did my 10,000 steps. No, that's just part of your life. I went for a run. Okay, post that. I did exercise 20 minutes. I weightlifted 20 minutes. I did yoga 20 minutes. Post about that. All right. Now this gets into a little bit of the, I don't want to call it the bad side, but these are the conditions and the terms that you have to follow. So first and foremost, moderation. Moderators, we do have moderators. We have a group of moderators who will be reviewing the posts. If our moderators find that you are somehow duplicating posts or somehow doing things that you should not do, we will reserve the right to remove the post that violate any of the guidelines. And here are some of the penalties for trying to manipulate or boost up your points. Number 1, your first offense, you will have a warning issued, and any points that were falsified or deemed to be falsified will be deducted. Okay. So don't even try to be posting stuff 70 times a day. I know you're not doing that. especially day one. If we find that you do it a second time, your points will be reset to 0. Third time, we will reset your points to 0 and you'll be banned for 5 days. So that means you're going to be losing 5 days of potential actions, points, because of your inability to follow rules. And on the 4th offense, you will just be removed from the challenge, no questions asked. Now, this is we do have moderators, but if you at the same time are participants, it will be a self-governed, self-policing challenge. If you can identify somebody that is falsifying post, duplicating post, or somehow manipulating or cheating, report it to our admins, and we will take action accordingly to these penalties. Okay. Again, you can be disqualified from this. Participants who violate these terms and conditions will be disqualified, and no prizes will be given. They will forfeit any right to any prizes that would have been given to them. Okay. So if it comes to the last 90 days, and in the last 90 days, we do an audit of your account and you were number 1, but I don't know, you somehow posted you drinking the same, bottle of water 17 times, we're going to disqualify you. Second place would then take first place, and so on and so forth. Okay. Please be sure be careful with what you guys are doing, how you're doing this. Any questions, guys? Any questions to this point? I think my presentation froze for some reason. I know that was the last slide. Any questions at this point, guys? Turn on my video there for you guys. Say what's up to you guys. Any questions, comments, concerns? Okay. Perfect. I want to thank you guys for being on the call. Remember, get your book. Do you have your book yet? Okay. Do you have your book? If you ordered the product already and you're trying to find the order number, all you have to do is go into here. Actually, let me see. Let me just show this with you real quick. So here's the CEO challenge. Okay, just so you guys can see it. Here's the type form. Okay, there it is. In order for you to get your yes, the IX app is the IX Global app in the Play Store, App Store. If you've been part of our company and you haven't downloaded the IX Global app, I'm really upset with whoever brought you into the company, because that's one of the first things you should be doing is downloading the IX Global app. Okay. In order to find your order information, my orders, membership orders, and then you would drop down to fulfillment orders. Okay. And here you'll see everything that you've ordered. Okay. And here you'll find your order number. So you would just copy paste this into the type form. Okay. All right, guys, I appreciate the comments in there. There's some people that are, if you guys have stuff that, it's coming up in life, different doctor's appointment, health issues, just do the best that you can, guys. Do the best that you can while you're out. Do the best you can. You can do a lot of stuff from, from bed, from the couch, from this. So there might be some limitations that you have, but still try to grow, try to do the best that you can. It is called IX Global. The app in the App Store is called IX Global. Okay, I'm going to try to share the screen on my phone really quickly here. And let me see if this works. There we go. Okay. So the IX Global app, bottom right-hand screen, bottom right-hand side of my screen. Okay. Right there. Let me back out of here. All right. So if we are in our Apple device, all we're going to do is come in here, click search, IX Global. And it's right there, right? IX Global. The Xnode app is right there. Click here. Here's it. Open it. CEO Challenge. Now, on Monday morning, okay? Monday morning at this time, 10 a.m., okay? That's when we're officially starting. 10 a.m. Monday. What do we have 10 a.m. Monday? The global call. Right after the global call, we'll be giving everybody access. I see there's quite a bit of you that have already requested access. On Monday morning, I will be letting you guys into the group, okay? So if you see your name on the screen right here, you guys are good to go. All I have to do is approve you guys to let you guys in. Once I let you guys in, right now, you'll probably just see a blank screen on your app. Once I approve you, you'll be able to see all of the activity of the group. You can see, here's my daughter, Luciana, eating her breakfast. Good job, Luciana. Okay. And you can see there's different spotlights of the day, different leaderboards. Come down here to the green one. Just go off of the green one primarily. Guys, don't worry about any of this stuff that's already in there. We'll deduct it. Everybody's going to be starting at 0. That top one is just our developers that have been doing testing. So don't worry about any of these guys in this group. I'll reset my points to 0, so no problem, okay? Now, once you have access to the group, like I said, you click on that more button, all of the actions comes up. You're going to click on, business. I just did a business intelligence I did a podcast. I'm going to come here. I'm going to create a post, listened to Ed Milet. He's one of my best podcasting guys out there. How to build a legacy company with 0 capital. Okay, something like that, what I learned. Then I'm going to post a photo of it, then I'm just going to upload that. Okay, and that will give me points. That's it, guys. That's all you have to do each and every day. We will be coming out with a Telegram group for being able to chat, being able to communicate. But all those things will be getting to you guys as we develop over the week. First thing I would do is read chapter 1 and 2 of Think and Grow Rich. Definitely the first principle of desire. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and we will see you guys all very soon. Yes, you will have a two-way conversation with us during the course in the Telegram group. Not a problem. Jeff, no, the main leaderboard will not count. Only the one in the group. Only the group.